with the Deep Dark, we want to make sure that there is some unique loot to it. And we, from the beginning, didn't want it to just be existing items that are going to just be stronger. Like, we're not going to just have a netherite sword that's a little stronger. We want to add new items that you can't find anywhere else, and they have unique mechanics to them. So something that you couldn't do in Minecraft before, but you can now once you go to the Deep Dark.
The homie King B Dog said unique items with unique mechanics, okay? This is exciting. We're going to be talking about the endless possibilities in terms of the loot for the Deep Dark City coming in the Wild update next year. So what exactly could it be? Could it be a new weapon? Could it be a new enchantment, a new potion, or maybe something a tad bit more mysterious? Well, today we're going to be focusing on the loot and treasure that can be found in the Deep Dark City, so I really encourage you guys to share your theories and speculate down below. Could we possibly find something even more useful than the Elytra Wings from the combat update? I'm not sure. Honestly, it's looking that way, considering they're making the Deep Dark into an actual city, which tells us how committed Mojang is to this concept, and the fact that they're going to spend another year working on the Warden, the Deep Dark, and the treasure. So if you guys are really hyped for 1.19, do me a huge favor and support the video with the like. It really does go a long way. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Join the stealth army. Only 40% of you watching the video are subscribed. So you know the routine, you know the drill. Let's get straight into the video. So like I mentioned earlier, King B Dogs has been talking about special loot for a long time. In fact, these are some tweets from the beginning of the year. Navid said, "I watched the first Ask Mojang video and you said there's no special loot for the Warden. I got really disappointed. Please set some good loot for the Warden." King B Dogs replied and said, "The point is to have special loot in the chest. We don't want players encouraged to kill the Warden." So I feel like that sets the tone. The objective is not to defeat the Warden. Is it possible? Yes. The Warden does have health. However, the objective is not to defeat this mob. More than likely, a lot of people are going to die attempting that, but outside of the challenge itself, there's no true incentive. There's no rewards for defeating the Warden, and it was actually made clear again during January, where Mert asked this question, but with no drop, there's no reward for killing the Warden. King B Dogs replied by saying, "That's the point. You should not be rewarded for killing the Warden. If there's a reward, you as a player will want to kill it, which is not the gameplay we are trying to encourage or build." So King B Dogs has been consistently saying these things for a long time, well past a year. I'm sure I could go way back and find even older tweets closer to Minecraft Live 2020, but instead of milking out these tweets, let's focus on the loot, the treasure, and what it could be, right? That's why you guys are watching this video. And low-key, King B Dogs gave us a hint during the Ask Mojang last week. He said unique items with unique mechanics. So I know that doesn't narrow it down too much, but it lets you know that whatever we do get, which sounds like it'll be multiple items, will have a unique purpose to them, and something that clearly does not exist in Minecraft right now. And I think what comes to mind usually is the Elytra Wings, or the Trident, the Spyglass. These are all items that are exclusive to certain biomes, or you need the materials from that biome in order to craft it. But these are items with a unique purpose to them. And I feel like at least one of the items could possibly be a weapon. A brand new weapon coming to the 1.19 update. And the reason I feel that way is because the Deep Dark is known to be a very dangerous and hostile environment, where practically every block is trying to alert the Warden to let the Warden know that there is an intruder, that there's a trespasser, so adding a brand new weapon does fit the theme. It's a dangerous place, and you can obtain a powerful weapon out of it. I don't necessarily think it's going to be a weapon you can make using ores or wood or any other materials that currently exist in Minecraft. I think it's going to be a weapon similar to the Trident, where you can just find it. Not a drop, of course, just a weapon inside the chest. It could be possibly the Warden's Hammer or the Soul Scythe. I also think a new type of sword would be fun as well, like a claymore or a new type of shield, but share your thoughts and opinions down below. But let's focus on another item I feel like would be the perfect fit for the Deep Dark City, which are new totems. It's been a long time since we've received the totem. I think we got that in the exploration update, so that was several years ago. But I feel like they've only scraped the surface when it comes to totems and the endless possibilities. They're almost on the same level, or at least they could be on the same level as potions or possibly even weapons in terms of how useful totems can be, and I'm sure we can all think of some really fun totem ideas, such as the Totem of Reflection, the Totem of Silence, the Totem of Magic, and the Totem of Golems, which lets you summon a golem to fight for you. There's a lot of crazy ideas out there. Some are slightly broken, but for the most part, I think we can all agree that there's so many totem concepts out there that I'm sure Mojang can think of at least one to include in the Deep Dark biome as a treasure item. Now let's go ahead and move on to another item I would love to see in the Deep Dark biome, which is a new ore. This seems less likely considering we got the Ancient Debris 2 updates ago. It wasn't even that long ago that we got Ancient Debris, Netherite. But if Mojang were to add a new ore, it doesn't mean it has to be stronger or more durable than Netherite. Maybe it serves a different purpose. Maybe it's an ore that allows you to unlock new enchantments. We can call this ore the Warden Scales or the Warden Horn, Soul of the Warden. These are rare ores that you can only find maybe 2 or 3 of them in every single Deep Dark biome or Deep Dark City, and you can use these very special ores to craft and upgrade your diamond armor using the smithing table. And I think Mojang eventually will expand on the smithing table. Same with the fletching table, like nobody really knows what's going on with that. But I think Mojang could add a new ore without it having to compete with Netherite. So share your ideas and concepts down below. But my final idea for today's video in regards to the Deep Dark City loot and treasure is going to be something related to mobility. I don't think it's going to be an item that allows you to fly or an item that allows you to jump, but it could be an item that allows you to scale or climb walls. Like, I think we know at this point that Mojang typically doesn't like to introduce new items that competes with old features. So I think adding something that allows you to fly or hover doesn't make too much sense, but it would make sense to add something like the grappling rope or the grappling hook, which I believe is under review on feedback. They could also introduce a new saddle, maybe a saddle that allows you to finally tame or mount the Ravager. I think that'd just be really crazy. It wouldn't be a permanent tame. You can mount the Ravager for like 30 minutes, but I think it's always important for Mojang to consider new ways to explore Minecraft, especially now that we have New World Generation in 1.18. So many crazy ideas. Some of them I'm sure we'll never see, but maybe one of these ideas could be in the next major update. I always encourage you guys to speculate, and I will be reading the comment section as well. So Notification Squad, y'all are the goats, and I'll catch you all in the next video. So take care, everyone. Peace.
Ha ha ha.